Hey guys, welcome to Tea Life. My name is Crystal, and I'm here to talk to you about my passion for tea and all of its benefits that it can help in your life, one cup at a time. So in today's video, I really wanted to talk about what tea actually is and all the different types and all of the different benefits, just in case you're curious. So tea is the most popular beverage in the entire world. Approximately 2/3 of the people in the world consume tea. And if you guys want to know what exactly tea is, it's anything made from the processed leaf of Camellia sinensis. So I'll put that word up here. I don't really know how to spell it, but it's really cool that all the different types of tea come from a single plant. And so the different types of tea are formed based on their different processing techniques. So there are 5 different types of tea. There's black tea, green tea, oolong tea, and pu'er tea, and also white tea. So these teas can also be flavored, blended, or scented, and which gives you a lot of different combinations of tea all coming from one plant. So there's also herbal tea, which is technically any plant matter or herbs or spices or anything steeped in hot water. And while herbal tea is not technically tea, I like to include it because I think that herbal tea has a lot of really great benefits for you as well. So I'll be including that in my future videos. So the first tea I'll talk about is black tea. So a lot of you guys know about black tea being Earl Grey or Lipton tea. So black tea is fully oxidized during manufacturing, and it contains the highest caffeine content. This is because the oxidation process brings out the most of the caffeine that's naturally occurring from the tea plant. So while most people associate green tea with having a higher antioxidant content, black tea actually has a lot of antioxidants and benefits too, including reducing the risk of stroke, promoting heart health, and also reducing blood sugar levels. And I'll talk more about the benefits of black tea, and I really want to make a whole video for each tea in a future video. So fun fact, Earl Grey, which I feel like a lot of people are familiar with, is actually a flavored black tea because it's flavored with bergamot. So my favorite black tea right now is I am drinking this pumpkin spice chai, which is so amazing. And I use it to make a pumpkin spice chai latte. Very minimalist, just the pumpkin spice chai. I use almond milk, but you can use any kind of milk that you want, and then honey. So if you guys are interested in how I make that, comment below and I will show you how I make my latte. Green tea is unoxidized during manufacturing, which is why it appears more green. I'm actually drinking a cup of green tea right now. It's a jasmine tea, and it's like my favorite tea in the afternoon after I've had lunch. It's just very soothing. Green tea has like a moderate amount of caffeine, and that's just due to the manufacturing process. So there's a lot of different types of green teas, and I encourage you to drink all different types, even some that taste a little bit more earthy, because they really do have a lot of health benefits. Green tea is known for its high antioxidant content. It has something called polyphenols and also something called EGCG. EGCG is an antioxidant that has a lot of potential in terms of fighting free radicals in your body, and CG is also in a lot of natural skincare. The third type of tea is oolong tea, and oolong tea is so interesting. I'm actually really surprised that it's not a more well-known tea. Oolong tea is in the middle of green tea and black tea in terms of its oxidation. It's partially oxidized, so you can actually tailor oolong tea to have the health benefits that you're looking for based on the amount of oxidation that tea has. One example of tailoring the tea to the health benefits that you want is a tea called Gobacha oolong tea, which I love to drink. Actually, it's produced in northern Taiwan, and it was created Japan's National Institute for Tea Experimentation, and I can't believe that's actually a thing. But what they did was they took the tea leaf and they used a like sous vide, which is taking food or anything and vacuum sealing it and then putting it in boiling water. So with that process, they were able to take one amino acid called GABA, or maybe it's pronounced GABA, I don't really know. But this amino acid is in tea, and they were able to extract that and create this oolong tea that is so amazing for stress, and it helps with focus. And I swear, when I drink Gabacha oolong tea, I feel so focused when I'm at work, and it's so amazing. I'll put a link below to the Gabacha tea that I normally buy. I'm sure you guys can find your own, but tea is just so exciting, and I know I'm nerding out, but I just thought that was a really interesting thing to share. The next type of tea is white tea, and a lot of people don't drink white tea. I feel like it's not that well known because white tea has like just a very light flavor, but white tea is when you take the tea leaf and you dry it similar to an herb, like a dried herb, and it has the lowest caffeine content, but actually has the highest antioxidant content, which is so interesting to me because it's the least processed. So similar to green and black teas, white tea has similar health benefits in terms of having those antioxidants to fight free radicals and chronic inflammation. There's so many health benefits again for white tea too. So the last type of tea that I actually had to look up for myself because I've never actually tried pu'er tea, and I'm so excited to try pu'er tea after learning about it more. So pu'er tea can come in 3 different forms. So you have raw, cooked, and aged. I'm going to focus on the aged pu'er tea because that's the most common, but raw pu'er tea is closer to green tea, and cooked pu'er tea is closer to black tea. But the main type of pu'er tea is fermented and aged, which is so crazy because I think it has probiotics in it, which can help with the digestion. I'll be honest, I haven't really had pu'er tea before, and I'm just learning about it. So I will definitely review some pu'er teas. I don't even really know the flavors or a whole lot about it, but I'm definitely going to go to my local tea store, pick up some pu'er teas, because that is so amazing that there's a tea out there that's great for digestion. So before I get to herbal tea, there's a specific type of herbal tea called rooibos tea. You may have heard it around. So because it's not actually made from the tea plant, it's made from a shrub in South Africa, and I had to look at this. Aspergillus linearis. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correct, but I'm gonna put that up here. So it is made from the fermented leaves of that shrub, and that's what it gives it its distinct red color. And rooibos tea has many of the same health benefits as black and green tea. It's also high in antioxidants, it's good for heart health, and it also can benefit people with type 2 diabetes. And if you're really caffeine sensitive, this tea has no caffeine in it. Like I talked about earlier, herbal tea is any plant matter, spices, fruit, anything that's diffused in hot water. And I feel like herbal tea is like the most exciting tea because there's so many different things that you can create a tea out of. Turmeric, ginger, hibiscus are all really popular forms of tea, mint, and a lot of herbal teas aid in digestion. They have lots of antioxidants. They can increase your immune system. And also herbal teas can have a lot of benefits, especially in terms of healing, like in terms of flu seasons. So I definitely think that there's a spot in the tea community for herbal teas. So I'm really excited to share with you the benefits of herbal teas. Anyway, so if you guys enjoyed this video, I'm just really passionate about tea, and I really want to share my love for tea with everybody out there, and I just felt like there wasn't a space, or that tea is seen as an old lady drink. So if you're interested in seeing more videos about tea, I would be so grateful if you hit the subscribe button or the notification bell. And then if you also commented, what type of tea is your favorite tea? Have you ever heard of some of these kinds of tea? And what would you like to see in future videos? That I love researching about tea, so I will bring you all of the information. And I want to get down the nitty-gritty of Starbucks and all different types of tea out there, Lipton tea, and all of those things, and debunk what is going on out there and where you really should be getting your tea. So see you guys in the next video.